yeah, we're back after a pretty long hiatus, about a month hiatus, I think. The last time I've uploaded. We're just gonna wait for some more people to hop on and chill and such. And I'll talk a little bit more about this project once we get some more people in. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good day. So, I guess we might as well start right now. Just so have some people hop on in and they feel like it's so. You guys know, remember a while back, I talked about like a decomp project for PS2D specifically. Well, this ain't it. This isn't that recomp project here. It's a completely separate project that I found out. Because when I uploaded that video, a couple of the Dragon Quest modding team had some comments about it, which obviously I have to clear the air and let them know that, hey, I'm not talking specifically about that. I'm just here talking about this project right here that claims to go on with a one-size-fits-all for all PS2 games. And then this is where I found out from them specifically that they were working on a decomp of the mobile version of Dragon Quest VIII and bringing it over to PC. Which actually, give me 1 second, I'm going to lower down the volume here because it's definitely loud, pretty loud from what I can tell. So I'm going to just tinker around and see what works. So it looks like it's probably about -8. Actually, let's do 12 decibels. I think it's 12 decibels. So if that's still too loud, let me know, and I'll go on and adjust. Because that's what I'm here for, to make sure that things are going smoothly. Yeah, it's gonna be loud on my part because obviously. Okay, I think we got it. So we'll probably lower it down to 25 decibels, just to... I think that's perfect right there. And then we'll just start up a game and have people hop on in whenever they're ready to. And I guess before people hop on in and ask why the mobile version got recomped, I guess it's just because it's easier to port the mobile version, because I know for a fact the mobile version runs on Unity, which is a pretty easy engine to go out and work around with. But yeah, finally, DQ8 is on PC. Probably not the best way, but
it's gonna get dark if we hang about here
it's
much
something.
longer. Shake a leg, Gov.
And also, we're not going to be using that. So yeah, I can control with my keyboard here, or I can boot up the Steam controller, and then, yeah. I'm going to turn off the UI, because we don't need it. We just need to... But yeah, you can definitely tell this is the mobile version of the game. Anyways, let's talk to good old King Trode. Now let's talk to Angus. Oh yeah, obviously this was not recorded in the PS2 version. If you change your mind and want to talk with them again, just tap on the screen if you're close to them, or the old speech bubble thingy if you ain't. Cord, listen to me, eh? Lecturing the blatant governor himself.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him.
God. Keep on doing some double presses.
I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
You can kind of tell that the game does have... This port here definitely has some UI glitches and graphical glitches here and there. It's definitely not perfect. But in the words of Keiji Unofune's translator, Mike Judge, I guess for now is better than nothing. Tactics. Let's do... The UI is kind of not good. But to be fair, this is a port. This is a decomp of the mobile version, which I guess I will have to wonder whether or not it's easy or not to go out and decomp the PS2 version, but who knows?
Well,
or hell, the 3DS
surprise,
version.
surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Hey, hey, the horse princess is back. I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
What was that? The audio's definitely scruffed here. And honestly, apparently they've told me that this is an issue that they're gonna go out and work on. But yeah, definitely this is way too high-pitched.
we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
How's your horses, Grandad? I thought it was Dalmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse.
Another double click for me.
Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
I'll be a good person and say yes.
That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
Let's talk to Angus. Crikey, I don't know what the old Dodger's on about sometime. That's nothing like... Fucking made him sound like an Australian. And also that's my bad. Because everything... I'll mention it once someone hops on in. But yeah, the hero runs pretty fast, though I'm pretty sure that's just because this decomp has the game running at 60 frames per second when what I'm assuming is the game's logic runs the game at 30 FPS, which causes the game to run a little faster than normal. Let's close up. I guess the game's programming has it to where you go out and where it goes on and plugs in, or where you go on, run up to a person, you automatically talk to them. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, this game is definitely not finished just yet, but it's totally understandable where they're at with this version. Ooh, I love seeing new faces. You're not from around here, are you? Is that creature in your pocket a pet of yours? So adorable. What's his name? Hee Munchie. Cute name for a cute fella. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. Talk to Calderasha.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool?
The man's mouth is not moving. Yo, what's up? What's up?
I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the
No, this is the decomp of the mobile version over to PC.
Yes.
It's not complete just yet. There's some graphical hiccups here and there, but it's we have somewhat of a decomp of DQ8 onto PC. And also let me know if I need to lower down the game's volume or raise up my volume. Let's talk to this guy.
What is it?
You come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town! Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
Alright, let's explore a little more. Alright. Let's go this way. Anyways, how are you, my man?
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on.
Alright, awesome, awesome.
Look lively.
He looked at me.
Oh, it's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh my god, look at Yangus just move in place. It's clearly not.
That was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by
For the
its
PC
cover,
port? Yeah, I can
don't
do that.
trust
Give me
any
1
side
second.
accounts.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well then, did you manage to find Master Rhinus?
Okay, I'm gonna quickly just get this all send this over. So yeah, right there, that's the link to the PC port. Just for warning, you will have to go out and you will have to have an Android device, whether it's a phone or a tablet. In the case of Einthor, you'll probably have to let the people who made the decomp know that you're using a Thor, because the way how the decompiling works is that you need to have a version of Dragon Quest VIII on Android for it to for you to go on and decompile everything. So yeah, that's...
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk. It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait! Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you. I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was could make wishes come true.
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all. Not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see
Yeah, of
what
course,
it
of course.
is she wants. Me? I'll wait here
But yeah, like I
in
said,
case.
fair warning, you need to have an
Don't
Android
cause
device
any more of
to make it all
this,
work, and Dragon Quest VIII on Android, like purchased from the Google Play Store. Over here. Go into that door. Yeah. Let's talk to her.
You came. I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Sure.
Of course. Let me explain. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Valentina, what is going on here? How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am. I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I'm sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor.
Sure, I don't care. I can do it.
You will. This is exactly how it all happened in my dream. So far, everything's come true.
Well, I guess this line right here didn't
I
get
suppose only
programmed
the
in.
daughter of the great Caldarasha could know a thing like that.
Alright, let's get on out of here. Okay. Let's from speed up into here.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. just how a daughter should be. And if this Calderasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find.
Yeah, it really does, Dookie. It really does.
In one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful
It really
Vegas
does.
is.
Like, the UI is just so squished in because it's meant for a phone screen,
That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric
which
town
obviously
like
they can
this.
go on try to reprogram that down the line. But yeah,
But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
but yeah, how are you doing, Dookie? It's been a while. All right. Good morning. Did you have a good rest? It was so dark. It was dark, so I can't be sure. But I think the little old man you came with slept in his wagon outside the town gates last night. Anyways, have a safe trip. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No, it's the mobile version is not like the 3DS version. The 3DS version has graphical differences. And also has less content overall. And most of the content that's here, like the orchestral music and voice acting, that's been modded in by people. But yeah. But anyways, going back to your question, Vicky, I'm doing good. I've actually been on this weight loss journey, trying to lose as much weight as I can. Yeah, I've lost already like 28 pounds, which is great right there. My goal is like to lose 50 pounds by the end of the year, just get down to 200 pounds, and then 2027 just get down to 170 pounds. Yeah, it's kind of just like I kind of just been eating in a deficit, like just making sure I know how much calories I take in and all that good stuff. Anyways, let's go out and explore. I have never seen the hero walk this fast before. You know, still, this man like moves so fast. Which probably is just because this game was never meant to run at 60 frames per second. I'm gonna quickly check on something. Give me 1 second. Man, those slimes are just bright as hell. Oh wow, nice. It's a fine version. Obviously, there's better versions out there, and like my favorite is the 3DS version, but yeah, it's kind of just nice to see this game just get ported like this. It's not perfect because this is technically a beta, but definitely good signs for what eventually will come. I believe I kind of know the reason. Like, part of it has to do with some licensing issues with the music in particular. But yeah, it's still annoying that they haven't like released this on officially on modern platforms. Well, I don't know about this version, but just any Dragon Quest version of Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, not on Switch, not on PlayStation, yeah. I'm also a bit surprised about that. Though, at the same time, I guess I'm not, because, like I said, I've heard there's, like, licensing issues with the music, which is part of the reason why they've never brought them over to the PS4. But yeah, my prediction is that they're just gonna do a from the ground up remake of Dragon Quest VIII with the combat style of Dragon Quest XI, and that's our version of Dragon Quest VIII we'll get on modern platforms. Grab this. Got some Seed of Agility. Yeah, this is based on the mobile version, but it is modded to have the voice acting is they have modded to have the voice acting and orchestral music, so that's one positive right here. Anyways, how are you doing, Naka? It's been a while. Go on, do this one later. Yeah, it's a little clunky when it comes down to it, because I'm letting you guys know right now. The way I'm controlling this is with a Steam controller. Though I have my control stick programmed as WASD, and I have the trigger as the mouse clicks. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure we're not getting 12 until 2028. Like, KH4 basically sealed the deal to me that, yeah, we're not gonna get 12 until 2028. They'll hope that the game's actually good. It really is. Whatever happened to Flames of Fate just crumbled, and then the game went dark for a while, and then they had to restart development. And we just ended up getting jack all. Okay, Let me see what items I have, because my hero's almost... The hero's almost dead. Okay, we got a medical herb. Or medicinal herb. Alright, you have a good one, Dookie. It was nice seeing you chill here and talk. And we gotta collab one of these days. Whenever I have a video idea, I'll let you know when that happens. Yeah, that's kind of my thing, is that... Yeah. Alright, see you, Dookie. Yeah, they got Cage 4 announced in 2022, and we had it in 2021. Like, I am of the opinion when it comes down to KH4, the only reason why that game just took so long to come out was because of COVID. And while us, it's just because the Dark Dragon Quest game didn't turn out too well. Which sucks for us even more than the game taking too long because of COVID. Also, I'm heading back just because I'm gonna go out and get some new equipment for everyone. Still, this hero just moves so fucking fast. Not used to the hero running this fast. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think they'll give us a beta build of what the Flames of Fate was supposed to be, because it seems like Square Enix wants to memory hold Flames of Fate, and they want Dragon Quest to be the kid-friendly game. Like, I think that's kind of like what they're set on with Dragon Quest. I have enough for a boomerang. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Let's set out quickly. I want to go out and sell my sword. Yeah. Yeah, we could sell and get, yeah. No. Back, buy, giant mallet, buy, yes, Yangus. And then we get out here. And I doubt Square Enix is seeing much of those profits. It's fucking Disney that gets most of those profits. Which is kind of funny that, in a way, that the one game where Square Enix probably benefits less from comes out earlier than DQ8, DQ12 because the game went through development hell. Like, I am gonna pick up KH because I used to be a filthy KH fan. But still, sucks that game just... Still sucks that 12 went through this development hell and we ended up getting nothing. Yeah, I was a filthy KH fan back in the day. Like, my favorite KH game was KH2. Like, I said before that I didn't get into Dragon Quest until, like, much later in my life. No, I liked Fire Emblem. Like, I think it was just because I grew up watching Pokemon back as a kid. Like, I grew up watching Pokemon back in the day, and then, like, I played Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, so I was already into JRPGs back in the day. But yeah, when it comes out to Square Enix, like, it was Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts back in the day, and a little bit of World Ends With You. And then I discovered Dragon Quest and never went back. Alright, we're heading to the cave. Yeah. The loading times are kind of a little wonky, but I get it. It's not perfect. I'm just gonna say this when it comes down to it, like, Sony kind of won already. Like, the July sales from that VG charts reported, like, showed that the boycott's not really doing anything and the reaction hasn't done anything to change or sway their mind. Okay, let me give this to Genghis. Because at the end of the day, they're in the best interest for their investors, and they... So many graphical issues. Yeah, this is... I get it, it's not ready yet, but... Man. But yeah, it's... Like, it is what it is, and... I've already said what I'm gonna do. I'm just not gonna play on PlayStation anymore. Like, I have a Switch 2, and I have a PC, so why do I need a PlayStation 5? I don't care about Wolverine, I don't care about God of War, and when it comes down to something like, I don't know, Astrobot, like, I've basically just have it in my mind that I can live without Astrobot. And I'll be fine. Let's get this Genghis. That's a possibility. I still have my old PC that has a Core i7. That might be something worth testing. Like, I'll say this, like, AMD has definitely gotten better, but obviously it's still not perfect. But if you do want stability, Intel is the way to go, but AMD has definitely gotten better. It's just they don't have everything in line just yet. Oh man. Look at that right there. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is clearly a work in progress. And that's probably why I'm just gonna off of that it's not ready just yet, because it is a 0.5 release, so not everything's gonna be perfect. Oh, the hero just died. Let's go out and... yeah. We'll do axes. And... okay. Time to get out of here and get the hero back up to speed. Yeah. Yeah, AMD back in the day, they were trash. Like there was no reason to go out and get an Athlon, because those were such dog shit ships out there. Like the only reason you would need them is to make an ultra budget build. Let's get out of here. Run, Yangus, run! We have wings here. Yes, we do. Let's head back to town. But yeah, ever since I've used this build, I've never really had much issues with AMD. Let's do 5 medicinal herbs, and then we'll just slap them in the bag. Yeah, let's... resurrection, and yeah. I would say there's no wrong answer. Intel's finally getting back on the game with their ultra chip, and that's in part because the U.S. government has gone off their way and essentially kind of bailed out Intel alongside many other companies from Silicon Valley. So their chips have definitely gotten better, and I think it's just a matter of preference. Because the one thing that Intel doesn't have is the 3D caching that AMD has. But they'll eventually get there, and I still think that I think the main problem right now is more so the fact that making a PC is expensive as hell. Just it's pretty expensive. If you want a decent build PC, you're spending north of $1,000 just because of how RAM prices are now. Like that's it's not Intel versus AMD. The problem right now is just how much you're spending on RAM. Yeah. And also talking about the i9 processors, like, that's been mostly resolved so as long as you have a processor, so as long as you have your BIOSes updated on your motherboard. If not, then you're obviously screwed, but yeah, so as long as you have that all set up, like, you're good for the most part. Yeah, I got some RAM on a pretty good sale. Like, they went down in price for a bit. And I'm kind of glad that they did. Yeah, I have 64 gigs, yeah. Like the only problem I have right now is that I can't take advantage of the full speeds of the RAM sticks because my build can't realistically, because everything kind of just overpowers once they try to overclock everything. But the normal speeds I have right now, they're fine. Especially the fact that I have 64 gigs. Well, I thought wrong, because I think one thing I found out was that, like, when it does dual channel, I can get the speeds that I want. It's not thermals, it's more so like, because I'm using all 4 channels on my motherboard, it can't handle getting up to speed with getting up to those clock speeds that I want the RAMs to go up to. Oh, that went by pretty quick. Yeah, and it's more so but I think it's more so because of the fact that most people who do this overclocking only use dual channel RAM. I've never seen it have it be done on quad channels. So, like, I think that's why right there. Like, these motherboards are never designed to do it with quad channels. Only on single channel or dual channel. Yes, I will courage putting all that in there. it was bound to happen, and I guess the looking at it from the cup half full, I'm fine. It's not like $100 price increase. It's only $50, which I guess that's fine. It's not perfect. But preferably, I would want it to be just we didn't see price hikes like that. Look at that man right there, just. Anyways, we're finding this tool. Well, we're first finding these guys first. Yeah. And I'm telling one of my friends because he's like a Fire Emblem fan. And he doesn't have a Switch 2 yet. It's like, just get it now. Because it's not going to get cheaper. Like, maybe you might find one used for like maybe $400, but just get it now and just be over that hurdle of it being $500, being $450 and all. Okay. I'm gonna go out and fill up the hero. Part of me doesn't, because I remember there was some alleged apparently whoever made that, like the logo they used for the 40th anniversary was based on like a fan-made one. Was based on a fan-made logo, so that's part of the reason that I'm leaning on that's not true, but also at the same time I do think like it would make sense for them to do a special edition of a special Zelda edition. But yeah, for now, I don't think it's real, just based on the fact that the logo for the 40th anniversary on that leak was based on a fan-made logo. Down here, get the chest, and yeah. Let's open this boy up. I think well, first I'm gonna see how much of an increase it is over the boomerang, because obviously we're just facing against the... Okay, we're keeping the boomerang. Alright, level 5. Nice, nice. And yeah, let's allocate that. Alright, let's head in through here. The dude's on an irrelevant locale. Like he crashes out a couple of times and then people have a good laugh. And then the dude goes into being irrelevant, and then he crashes out again, and then people laugh again, and then he goes into irrelevancy. Like, the only thing he's worth a damn for, which, to be fair, that's all locales, is to crash outs, and that's really about it. And we're gonna go on just... Bag. Transfer 1 to 8. Yeah. Like, the only crash outs I've seen from him is Sony, which... Okay, that's justified. And I think, like, with Streamcast guy, most people most people kind of sniff out how fake the dude is. And that's really... Yeah. We're taking it. Man, that's...
Surprise! Surprise! Meet Geezer. I am the master of this waterfall.
It's crazy that...
How long it's been? How many people have gone?
It's crazy that the man just meets a little orbit like that.
And more. I've waited 10 years, I tell you. All the time hoping for the left one. I mean, the right one to come. But enough with introductions. Now, for the truant of Moose. Does this Bristol call, crystal ball belong to you? At last we fit mace to
I'm thinking about it. It's... like... Yeah, that's kind of like my thing right there, is that obviously Hori is in support of AI, so it's kind of obvious that he's pushing this stuff here as something,
You won't forget.
as a thing for Dragon Quest, but yeah, it's kind of just like, for me, in my mind, it's kind of just like, it is what it is. Just happen to tie.
And just heal for me, Angus.
Yeah, it's been a while. Part of it is because I've actually been on my weight loss saga. And unlike people like Rich or the Quartering, I can actually say for a fact that I've been losing weight these past 2 months, and I'm pretty sure I will hit my goal by the end of this year. And also, I'm trying to like think of new ideas for the channel because honestly, when it comes down to current content, I'm not too happy with where it's at right now. So I do want to go on and rework the content up a bit, not to like a crazy degree, but. Yeah, I'm trying to change up how I edit the videos. Like that's definitely like how I would put it, is that I've been getting tired of how the videos are currently being edited. And also part of it is also because I'm going, like, I don't want to be seen as the Dragon Quest newstuber. I do want to do more things than talk about the Dragon Quest news. It's another thing. It's really more so a lack of interest in what I do now. In what I do now with the content. Because I'll say right now, when it comes down to editing, it's like I can get a video done in a day. But the problem is right now is that I kind of feel the content to be too stale at the moment. Like, aside from my reviews, like, the content's just too stale. It's not really something that I kind of want to do anymore with the channel, where I kind of just talk about the Dragon Quest news or the Square Enix news. Like, I want to do more unique things like testing Dragon Quest games on unique hardware, showing off PC ports of the game like we're doing right now. Or doing different things like ranking all the Dragon Quest heroes by design from S tier to D tier. That kind of thing, right? I kind of want to do more. I want to do more of that kind of content there rather than, oh, we're talking about the news. Like, I think there's value in that, but yeah. Yeah, which I do appreciate. I do appreciate you saying that. Like, I do.
The pain, the pain. Oh, my old wound.
Like, I do think I'm like in a creative rut right now on my channel.
I've not been right quite. Because of you.
Oh God, that audio. Do apologize for anyone who's hearing that and have earphones on.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Then you... So strong. Strong enough to withstand my fearsome might. You are
Yeah.
no Tortune fella. Wait. Could you be... The waterfall rears many humors, you know. I hear that a castle called Troden has been cursed. That it was run over, overrun by foes. And that only one person inside survived. He set off on a journey, leading a horse and heart with a lone driver.
I have a Switch 2 video planned because Square Enix keeps on doing dog shit. Keeps on making dog shit decisions when it comes down to Switch 2 releases. And also, while I say that, I'm gonna try to get a review code for Dragon Quest XI on Switch 2.
As I thought, that was you. I don't know what you want with this crystal ball. But this
But yeah, I've been thinking about doing a Switch 2 thing, hardware thing.
Or is it defeat?
Alright, go.
One last thing. Should you meet the true owner of this crystal ball, tell him this from me. Don't throw things in the forewater. So, when he fell, oh, the pain.
Yeah.
The pain of my own.
And honestly, this wouldn't have happened if they hadn't said that thing about DQ3 of why that was a free upgrade. Because obviously now is that they want to go out and squeeze as much money as they can from these Switch 2 versions of their games, because they know Switch 1's dog shit when it comes down to performance. I know the guy who worked on this, Kai. They've been working on this for a while, and they know the mobile version of this pretty well. Yeah, like it's kind of just like, it's like, honestly, I would have been fine if they didn't say, if they never mentioned anything about why DQ3 was free in the first place. Like, oh, we chose to make it free. But then they gave a reason, and obviously people want them to keep to that expectation. Yeah, it's like, honestly, I wouldn't. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have given a shit if they just, if companies were just honest and said, we just want more of your money. Like, honesty is the best PR. It is. It's just if you were just honest about this shit, then I doubt anyone would give a fuck. But yeah, also another thing, Kai, is that this port right here is incomplete. It's like 0.5 at the moment. They're releasing it now just to show it off at the moment. Yeah. Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna go... Yeah, it's... like, something like that, and... like, they should have just done what Sega did and just released Dragon Quest III HD 2D at the launch of Switch 2 and said, no, go buy it again. Like, at least that's fucking honest right there. But no, they decided, like, oh, we'll do some Switch 2 editions of Romancing Saga and Final Fantasy Tactics, and we'll do a free upgrade for 3 HD 2D, and then afterwards, because we realize, oh, people are gonna buy the game key card, we can get away with this shit. Like that's even worse scumbaggery than... that's even worse in my opinion. One thing is, I probably want, because I do want to talk to the guy who made this port, and talk about how this port came to be and what have you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's something I'm thinking about. I'm gonna try to DM him and see if he's down to do like an interview. But yeah, Mike 9, I think his username is. If you're down to interview, talk with me and talk about how this port was made if you're watching this. Let me know on Discord. We set something up and we'll chill and talk. And I'll have some questions lined up for you and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the response there, is that, oh, our strategy has evolved. That is going to be their response. Like, I'm pretty fucking sure that's... Nice. Kingdom Hearts 2, probably out of all the Cage games, like, that's my favorite Cage game. And it kind of goes downward afterwards, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's... I think that's what they're going to do, because what else can they say when they said one thing and their actions contradict their actions. Yeah. Yeah, take your time with the Cage games, yeah. Like, even though I'm not that big into Cage like I used to back in the day, there's still... Like, there's a reason to why Cage has gone as big as it has, other than the fact that it's Disney and all that. Yeah. Oh, that's insane. I can't even... I played Cage 1 and 2 back in the day on PS2, and then when the HD versions came out, obviously on PS3, and then they got ported to PS4, and I played it on there. And then now it's coming to and then obviously now I play on PC, and you guys want to see it, I am getting the Switch 2 version of those games, and I can just mess around with that and chill.
What? Don't throw things in the waterfall. It might open up an old wound. What on earth are you talking about? Enough. Listen to me. No one knows why I threw away my crystal ball. Even Valentina has no idea. I'm not about to confide in a stranger. Give it to me. This time I will...
Yeah, the Epic Game Store.
Pieces, so it never finds its way back to me.
Which recently I did buy the Battle Pass for Fortnite.
Stop, Father. I know.
Because I am someone that can't give up Sonic the Hedgehog.
You know? So you know how to feel, parents?
Yes. And I don't blame you for their death.
Why not? How can you not blame me, Valentina? How can you not hate me?
Because you were just fortune-telling. Just doing what you do best.
I should get rid of it, but because I play Fortnite, like obviously I can't get it up. Though I can just delete it off at my PC and just play on my Switch too. Like that's another option.
Back then, there was nothing I could not see. The great Caldarasha was known all over the world. I was walking on air. Fortune-telling was my life. It was my soul. I thought all men were...
That's good, that's good.
Be they good or bad. I cared not who asked me to use my crystal ball. I lived for the vision.
It's all right, Father. You're a good man. You took me in and raised me, didn't you? When I was just a helpless baby. I want to see it for myself.
Yeah, no, fuck the Sony live services. They
can
can all crash and burn for all I care.
Magnificent powers at work again, Father.
Oh, my sweet Valentina.
All right. Also, I'm thinking about going up to where Jessica is, and that's probably when we end today's stream. Oh, nice, nice.
already past midday. You must have been exhausted. I must thank you and your friend. Look, I have put my crystal ball back where it belongs.
Did Calder Rush's head kind of just
Years have passed
weaved in bob
since I gazed into
for a
the
bit?
crystal like this. I have to thank you for returning it to me. What is this? Yes, yes, I see.
Oh wow.
There is
So yeah, there's definitely a lot of fan work being worked on
Jester
for
breaking through the southern checkpoint. Yes,
KH,
mists
which
are clear.
not too surprising.
And the same Jester murdered Master Rylos. Yes, the mists are clearing. Can it be? Surely not. He has changed. But there can be no mistake. It has to be Master Rylos' former pupil, Dulmagos.
What?
I'm hoping this month, like, because I don't want you guys to wait for a video.
Gov, he said Dolmagus, right?
I'm hoping end of the month. We'll see what
That's
happens.
the evil magician.
And it's probably gonna be on this right here.
Ain't it? So where'd he go after that? What else can you deduct?
What else? Let me look deeper. Huh? What's this? Yes, no question. This is definitely my old crystal ball, but look here. It has been chipped. Huh. It must have hit something very hard to do this damage. And look, someone has scratched some letters next to the chip. What? Half-wit? Who's the half-wit? What ignorant lowlife would do this to my crystal ball?
You what? When I asked what else you could see, I didn't mean on the ball, I meant in the ball. Whatever. I'll come and Gov.
Now that's never gonna happen, but I will apologize to you guys because you guys are the ones watching the content. And obviously I'm not providing content for you guys. But yeah, I've gotten some ideas here and there that I do want to go on. Yeah. Okay, let's get this to the hero. And then the Wayfarer clothes that'll be given to Yangus. Where's my mouse? Where's my... Everything is so goddamn bright. And then transfer this to Yangus. Yeah. And then give that to Yangus as well. Yeah, I haven't talked to many YouTubers about collabs. And one of the ideas I've had was, because I with some of my videos that at the end of the video, I'm like, I'm gonna bring some people on for their opinions on whatever video topic I do.
Killed Master Rhinus? The same Dulmagus we're looking for? That fiend killed his own teacher? And you say he headed south? Then there's no time to lose. We must go after him at once. Let's be on our way.
Alright, we're heading down to where Jessica is. Yeah, I think that's also part of the reason. Like, Dragon Quest Monsters, like obviously I'll play it, I'll make content on it, but talking about build up to release, I don't know. I don't feel like making videos on that. Like maybe once we get closer, I'll probably I'll do some videos here and there, but just on our way, like nah. I'll leave that to Dookie. Kind of did that. To be fair, I did that on. I was trying to grow my channel, honestly. Like that's literally the only reason I did those videos was because I was a small channel. I was trying to get more. I was trying to get more subscribers, and yeah, I was willing to talk about anything, even Infinity Trash. Like that's literally it right there. Yeah, Infinity Trash is... Like, I'm glad that that game basically made them start working on remakes. Because at least now, things are in a better place now. Because I am thinking about... That's another video I'm thinking about. Just looking where we are right now with the accessibility of Dragon Quest games on modern platforms. Yeah. I think that was like around the time where I just said that, yeah, I'm kind of done with Stock Chief. Like, we split and all that stuff. Good times, good times. Yeah. Yeah, other than a lot of dog shit spin-off games, other than Monster was actually pretty good. So yeah, like the only thing I won't dog on is Monsters, because that's actually a good game. And now we have the whole Order trilogy on all consoles and 7, which definitely a better place, but I wouldn't say it's perfect. But yeah, other than that, I guess another thing I've been working on is obviously the DQ5 review. I've already finished up recording PS2 and Super Famicom footage. Yeah. Like, I have Super Famicom and PS2 footage recorded completely, 100%. I just need to work on DS. I'll talk a little bit about it because it's kind of just like, oh, it's basically just the DS version, some small differences here and there. You can look up a wiki on that kind of ordeal. Like, I'm not gonna spend too much time on mobile. Because at the end of the day, it's basically just the DS version with some minor tweaks here and there.
Halt! Who goes there?
Yeah, I had to on 4 because technically, officially, that's the only version with party chat.
Yes, sir,
So yeah.
Prepare to meet your maker!
And whenever I do Dragon Quest VIII, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this version here because my rule is that I don't talk about unofficial versions unless I bring it up. Unless I bring up I am using like a modified version of the ROM. And because this is a complete, almost like an 80% modification of the mobile version, I'm not going to talk too much about this. Yeah.
Where are your manners? That's no way to welcome travelers.
Like something like this, I will mention in passing.
To run an errand for her, and here you are playing around.
Yeah,
You better
I kind of
run
did.
before
Like
Jessica
I
finds
got
out.
up to chapter 4. I got up to Immigrant Town at the very
I'm
least.
so sorry. They don't mean any harm. It's just that our village has been through a lot lately. Ask around for yourselves. You'll see. There's nothing wrong with the place, mind. It's a lovely village, really. Make yourselves at home.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. And let's head here. There's nothing here. Because I know what to do, I am going to just... I'm just gonna go out and just speedrun this stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can only go in there when it's daytime. Yo, what's up, Sean? What's up, Sean? Alright. I think the game glitched to where the morning version of the village thing plays in nighttime, and yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sucks that what happened there, which apparently it sounds like it's because of Heartbeat closing down their doors, which is basically what it is. I mean, here's the thing, most of those guys who used to work at Heartbeat, they all formed Genius Serenity, and Heartbeat hasn't come back since.
There's a mouse! I hate mice. Why do I have to deal with it? Oh. See? See? Did you see it? Just now? What am I going to do? Jessica's room is on the other side of that wall. Oh dear.
Why did the music stop playing? There's no way to customize it at the moment. It's a very early version of this port. They just finally got it at a playable state. And I'm messing around with it because we at least have something related to Dragon Quest VIII on PC. It's not perfect, but it works. What's up? And we're taking the letter. Now we're headed back up. back up. Yeah, that's my preferred way of playing DQ8. Like, I think... Yeah, I do prefer the 3DS version, and with those mods there, it makes it perfect. Like, the only way to make it like perfection is you decomp the 3DS version and release it on PC. Like, that's how you do it. Like, I'm pretty sure you can mod it to have... You can mod it to have the 3DS models, the PS2 models, and...
I don't know who will find this letter.
And rework the
Please consider
lighting.
my last will and testament. For by the time you read this, I will already be gone. I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation. But this is about something far bigger than tradition. I must follow my heart, no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you.
It's been pretty good. I've already lost 28 pounds.
Signed, Jessica.
What?
That's fair.
A
That's
letter
fair.
from Jessica? No way.
Like, I've been keeping it at a deficit, really. That's literally how I've been losing weight. It's nothing that crazy.
She's been in her room the whole time. So how could she give you a letter?
I dunno. It sounds sort of real to me.
Okay, fine.
I think the
I'll
hardest
check her
part
room.
is just making
But
sure
is
you
that right?
making
better
sure
leave
that
it
you
and never
maintain
come
that
back.
deficit, because sometimes you eat something different
Right. Just
that's
wait
gonna
here.
have a different set of
You're
calories,
running
and
away now.
that can mess you up. That's like literally like what
She
can
is
mess
gone.
it up for you is that
Give me
you
that
have to
letter.
have consistency in terms of what you eat, and that's
This is definitely Jessica's handwriting.
and if you try to like
But
experiment,
if she
it
really did go to the tower, she'll end up
like
just
it
her
does kind of
brother,
affect
Alistair.
how your body reacts to it.
This is bad. This is really bad. We've got to do something. We've got to get her out of there. You. This is partly your fault. So, I'll open the door to the tower. You go in and get her. Got it? Okay. We've got to hurry.
Because honestly, working out
To
is
the tower.
for me is kind of
Go
like the easy
left
part.
down
It's
the
really
path
just what I
outside
eat.
the village.
Yeah, I am hoping to do
Oh,
a
one more
cheat
thing.
day next month.
I'll leave the monsters to you lot.
Because right now I'm just kind of
Listen,
trying to
Ash,
get out
whatever
of
you
the
do,
obesity
don't let
range,
Jessica's mum find
which
out
for
where she
me is
went.
like getting out as like in the mid 210s, and right now I'm like mid 220s.
Yes, sir, bangers.
And
Good.
once that's
Come
taken
on,
care of,
we've gotta
I'm at least
hurry.
gonna do like a cheat day per month, and then once things get better over time, I'm just gonna obviously increase it just once a week. Why is there no music playing? Just feels awkward. Well, eventually they'll eventually fix this, I guess. Thankfully here there's no boss fights here, it's just strong-ass monsters. It honestly fell on deaf's ear because they posted again about some Google Gemini thing.
We made it! Jessica's in there! Now, let's get this door open. It's a special door.
Like, I have some controversial takes when it comes down to the whole anti-AI thing, but I'm just gonna reserve them because obviously it's a hot button subject when it comes down to yeah.
See? Told you. Only Alexandrians know how to open this door.
But I'll give some thoughts on the AI thing. Like, I do find it
I'll show you how to open
I do find it like
have to promise
counterproductive to go on and get mad at people who use AI to code, which
Pretty cool, eh?
which to me that just sounds like you're just against automation, which not everyone wants to spend at that time of constantly repeating the same line of code over and over again. Like, I'm not a coder, but like I know for a fact that coding can be tedious because you're constantly writing things over and over again. Like, I respect those who choose not to go on and use AI, and they want everything to be original code. But I'm not gonna go on this dog on someone just because they chose to use AI to get stuff done faster. I think my take is that, like, eventually it's going to get to a point where AI will do about, I don't know, 80%, 60 to 70% of most coding. Like, that's just going to be something that's naturally just going to happen, because at the end of the day, AI is primarily trained on code. It's made using code. And once you see enough of it, it can go out and just compile something as within a snap of a finger. And obviously, the human touch will be that you're checking and seeing if the AI did a good job. I think the reaction is as basically like many other how Japanese people in general feel about Americans. Because I'm pretty sure that when it comes down to Japan, they don't mind AI. They just think it's a natural evolution of where we're going. Yeah. Something like that. But I think in general, I don't think they mind AI at all. Like, hell, I think most Japanese factories are primarily automated. Like it doesn't matter to them. And they kind of just see AI as another form of automation. And whether or not you're against things being completely automated, which is a fair argument to have. I do think, like, what people run into it's essentially telling people that we should make things that some people view the whole argument about AI as oh, you want to make things more harder for us. Did I get soft locked? Oh shit, I got soft. Oh shit. Mike, if you see this. Oh shit, okay. So yeah. Yeah, it is a very early version of the game. Oh, I see what. Okay. That's so clunky. I guess there's no other way they could have programmed this to. Okay, that's. But I guess my point was the AI thing is that you're essentially trying to convince Yuji Horii that AI is a bad thing, when it's clear that he sees it as a good thing. And that's kind of just kind of an uphill battle where the creator himself doesn't see an issue with AI. Yeah, this version is definitely an early release. That's for sure. I'm just thinking about how many more ladders we have to deal with. I'm pretty sure it's like a handful. Yeah, I did see that. Apparently, they have stuff written for season 4. It's just more so that they're currently in that. I'm pretty sure they have like a writer's block and what have you, and they're. Yeah. Like, I appreciate what Michael and Zach are doing. Like, not trying to force out a season 4 and giving us a worse product. They actually do care about on giving us a good product. And to me, it's kind of just like take as much time as you need. Like, first 3 seasons are amazing, and don't rush out season 4 and 5. Just take your time on those. There's her chest. That is something right there. From that fucking far, we're able to open the chest. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's kind of how I would feel. Like, probably like SpongeBob season 4 when that came out. Like, it was fine, but it wasn't as good as season 1 through 3. Like, I can kind of see them not wanting to get into a SpongeBob rut. And here we go. Here's Jessica.
You! I knew you'd be back for the jewels. You killed my brother. Now you'll suffer the same fate. You're fast. I guess thieves need to be quick on their toes. But you won't get away from me this time. Prepare to...
Man, that... Damn.
Wait! Jessica, it's me. Don't you recognize my voice?
Alistair?
Yeah.
Stay your spell, Jessica. I wasn't slain at their hands.
Yeah,
Stay my
legit.
spell. But it's too late. Alistair? Alistair? Is that really you?
It's me, Jess. You have to listen to me, as do you travelers. After I died, a part of my soul was allowed to linger in this statue. Even now as I speak to you, the power keeping me here begins to evaporate. Time is short. Look into the statue's eyes. The truth lies within. Hurry! The day I died, the door to the tower was already open. I thought it was strange, so I decided to look around and see for myself. That's when I saw him. Who are you?
Man, those textures are looking kind of scruffed.
Such a pity.
Pity? What are you talking about?
I can
Who
barely
are
make out
you?
the details on the
Answer
helmet.
me.
Me, I am Dulmagus, and I was referring to the fragility of human life.
Fragility? What do you mean? My sword. I can't draw my sword.
I said such a pity. A terrible pity that a shining young star
But yeah, anyways, after this, we're gonna go save and end today's stream.
Forget this.
What? You won't forget my name? You're too kind. I shall return the favor and remember yours as well. Now, let us finish this before I feel any more pity.
Doommakers.
Stab the fucker. PNGs have higher quality than this. This is like a fuck, I don't know, like a 40 pixel image stretched out to all belief. Did he forgot to take out the sample of the Domega's laugh in Japanese?
And now you have seen what the statue saw, my traveling friends. I don't understand it myself, but it seems the statue of Alexandra has been awaiting your arrival. If the memory of my tale can serve you on your quest, it would bring great relief to my soul. My stay here is coming to an end. It's time for us to part.
No! Alistair! Don't leave me!
One final thing, Jess. Mother may try to stand in your way. Nevertheless, follow your heart and do as you must. Farewell, my little sister.
Oh man, look. I understand this is an early version, and I'll mean to dog on the guy. Like, it's not complete. But just seeing stuff like this, it's, like, honestly, I have to laugh.
This is Dolmegus' treachery. God blimey! It would appear that Alistair also wishes us to bring Dolmegus to justice. His sacrifice shall not be in vain. Now, we have yet another reason
Yeah,
to
it's
stop Dolmegus'
basically,
foul reign of
yeah.
terror. I shall await
It's
you
exactly that.
by the carriage. Cheerio!
Like, obviously they're gonna improve on it. It is 8.5 release.
I really must apologize for my behavior. We'll talk more later.
So I'm not gonna dog on it too hard. But it's still funny.
At the village.
Alright, let's get out of here. Then we're not gonna see the scene where Jessica fights with her mom, but because we're just gonna save. Because we're just gonna save right now. We're gonna save and call it a day. Oh, I can use this to zoom. Yeah. Hoping to do more streams down the line. We might do one tomorrow because the Trail's second chapter demo's out. And I do want to stream that. And I do foresee more live streams this month over videos, but I'm glad I made it work. Alright. Let us save. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next Nintendo Direct. But anyways, I am out for now. You guys take care. I'll see you guys on the next one.